Why do the Japanese sleep under the table? Maybe they're feeling an earthquake or hiding from work? Or they've had too much to drink, so they kind of fall asleep under the table? No, it's actually quite simple. Japan doesn't have central heating, and it's too expensive to heat with air conditioning. It's just too much of a drain on Japanese pocketbook. And that's why they use kotatsu. What is kotatsu? It's a little table, there is a heater under the table so it's warm, and there is a blanket. And there is a blanket on top, and the Japanese really like to eat, drink, work, and sometimes they fall asleep there. Because it's very soft, warm, and nice. Hi everybody, you're on Holy Lolly's channel, and today I'm going to talk about these strange curiosities that the Japanese used to keep warm on a harsh winter's day. As I said before, Japan doesn't have central heating because Japan is an island country with limited resources, so simply put, using heating in Japan is mega expensive. It's just a very big luxury. Because of the frequency of earthquakes, houses in Japan are designed to be as earthquake resistant as possible, and this in turn imposes restrictions on a lot of utilities, including heating ducts to the house. And I would like to say that the noise insulation in Japan is almost non-existent. Houses, they're more like a summer terrace, such a cozy summer house, thin walls, but not that kind of sturdy living space. Let's finally start discussing these Japanese inventions that they use to keep warm. The first and the most popular method is the kotatsu, which I talked about in the beginning. It's a kind of hybrid of a table heater and a plaid. To me, it's so soft, cozy, and warm. It seems to me that if a large family gathers around a table like this, it's very close and very atmospheric. I want to get a kotatsu very much, but so far we haven't even decided on the housing in Japan. Well, that's the way it is. So until we get a kotatsu, I don't even know where to put it and how to move it. And what's really cool is that not only do people like to bask on the kotatsu, but also animals. That is, if the Japanese have animals, which by the way, you don't find that very often either. Animals, cats, dogs, they love to get in there. There are several types of kotatsu. Hori-kotatsu is a table with a notch in which you can put your feet. Dining kotatsu is the European version with high legs to be able to use chairs. These tables are so popular that they have even led to new words in the Japanese language. For example, kotatsu muri. Muri from Japanese is a snail, a person who is used to kotatsu, like a snail to its house. Kotatsu muri jokingly refers to people who spend all their free time in kotatsu and only leave it to go to the bathroom. Often, there is only one pipe with cold water connected to the house, and then the residents heat their own water. How? It's simple. With a gas heater, that is, for example, we have such a special panel in the kitchen and bathroom. Now I will show it to you. You use it to set the temperature and you get hot water inside with a gas heater. If you have an air conditioner or a heater in a Japanese apartment or house, there is often only one. Air conditioning, as I said, is very expensive. And all life is concentrated exactly in that room because you go out in the hallway, in the bathroom, and it's so brrr, it's very cold. A lot of Japanese use infrared heaters with low power consumption to heat rooms. Some Japanese use kerosene heaters to save money, which makes the unprepared tourists laugh nervously who expected to see giant robots in Japan, not kerosene heaters. What else do the Japanese do to keep warm? They use drinks like this, for example. There are vending machines selling warm drinks almost everywhere. This is some kind of black tea with something in it. And it's black tea without something in it. Well, it's kind of like with milk. They look warm, they're nice drinks. You drink them and you get warm. How else do the Japanese get warm? They take a bath not to get clean, but to get warm. So you have a shower where you wash off the dirt, and the bathtub is just for warming up. Warming up your body and going to sleep, for example. And although the bathroom and toilet itself are not heated, but it's really cool that the toilet seat itself is heated. You know, it's insanely nice because all the important things must be done in the warmth. It's also no secret that very often the Japanese use electric blankets, electric sheets, even electric heated mats. They are inexpensive, use very little energy and are very affordable, so it's very warm and cozy. They heat up first and then get in and sleep there in warmth. And how do you like this invention? Warming blanket for shawarma lovers, I would say. They have different variations, with compartments for hands, on the whole body or only below the waist. Such a kind of cocoon for the Japanese who are afraid of the cold. There are a lot of leg warmers. You plug it in and your feet feel warm. There's just like a stand, and then there's the kind of that you put like a book around your feet under the table. There are soft warm ones like socks. Often the Japanese take these warmers with them to the office. The most amazing invention for me to keep me warm is the heated jacket. It's just unreal. I mean, every night when I go to bed, I check if the phone is on charge, I put on charge my watch, my headphones, and then I have to remember to put my jacket on charge too. Did you charge your jacket overnight, Desdemona? I want to ask because if you don't charge it, it won't keep you warm in the morning. It all makes sense. In addition to jackets, the Japanese also invented unheated gloves and socks, and slippers are also heated. There is also a device for heating ankles. Can you imagine separately heated ankles? I came up with this for those who like to put their legs out from under the blankets when they fall asleep, so that your ankles don't freeze. They are heated separately and you sleep comfortably. To keep your feet warm when you cook food, the Japanese use an electric heated mat. And what is very interesting, there are such mats which are just heated in the place, for example, where your feet are standing. So you don't have to heat the whole area for nothing, right? So you stand with your feet here and just this surface gets heated. It saves electricity. The Japanese also have a very unusual method of heating. It is the Hokkaido or Kaira patch as they call it. So it's a bandage but not familiar to us. Here is a picture, you will see what it looks like. Inside there, the way the patch works, it has iron fillings and salt inside, and when you open it up, as if under the influence of the external environment, it starts releasing heat up to 50-70 degrees. This is why you can't stick it on bare parts of the body at all, because you could get a severe burn. You can glue it on your clothes or put it in your shoes. There are special pockets where you need to put this patch, and the heat will be released for 8 hours. For heating in the land of the rising sun, Yutenpo is also often used. This is an ordinary water warmer, but unlike the rubber warmers we know, Yutenpo is often made of metal, so it can be heated on a gas stove. Look what a cool thing I bought! It's a pocket device for your hands to not get cold. Here it costs 2,750 yen, that's about $25. Here, I'll take it out. This is what it looks like. There's a flashlight, here a flashlight, and we kind of clamp it and it starts to warm up. So it's very handy. When your hands are cold, you don't have gloves, you just put it in the pocket and you're so cozy and warm. You could, by the way, buy 2 of these so that one device goes in one pocket, the other one in the other. And it's so great. When you walk, you can hold it like this, and straight away your hands are warm and cozy. One railroad company offers its guests a unique winter vacation experience on their Katatsu train. A special train with only 2 carriages is equipped with 12 Katatsu seats. so you can enjoy the passing scenery in the comfort as you were at home. The Katatsa train runs from mid-December to the end of March since 2005. You can immerse yourself in the atmosphere of local folklore as two employees walk on the train during the route dressed as yokai, that is, demons who visit village homes on the New Year's Eve, looking for lazy and misbehaving children to take them with them to perform a spooky ritual. Tickets can be booked a month in advance. The cost is 960 yen one way, which is somewhere around $7.50. Thank you so much for seeing and reviewing so many Japanese warming inventions with me today. Perhaps you know some new ones that I don't know about. Please write in the comments. Also, I would be very pleased if you would like my video and subscribe to the channel.